Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buffaloes will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The give to the tail end. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Steps away to find some room. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught close to the marker, it's Miller. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using his feet to buy time. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Play action. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Looking for the score. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown time. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to control it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And, dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Great place to start for this offense. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Buys a little time with his feet. Going to try to get it himself. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Quarterback extends the play. Going for 6. Touchdown, Alabama! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer us. Intercepted. Bringing it back. Finally State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Run out of bounds at the 39-yard line, but what a return to set up this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Across the 25, he's got room. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the ground, it's Edwards. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the ground with the bat. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Johnson looking to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody pass, defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found open space, the
to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He makes his way into the end zone, and they've got a 2-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gonna take a shot. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Pushes ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. A run for the quarterback. First down and more. There he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Pulls it in. It's Adams. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Throws to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Alabama trying to convert this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. This is a designed run. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Creates a little space. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to turning it on. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
But we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, and get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
4th and 1, I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease, pick up the first, keep the drive alive.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. From the gun, the running back has it. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Tide!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Takes the handoff and he's going right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Kansas stay quick to the line. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps looking downfield. Lets it fly. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes for the quarterback and a receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in away.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Shoots it to the left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. They'll go to the ground, finding open areas. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Young. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
A really nice nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Johnson wants to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll do it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Starting to feel a little pressure. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. Go straight ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Motion from the wideout. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Johnson looking to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! They take the lead with the 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
25.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Makes the grab. It's Cuevas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Cuevas. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Runs through a tackle. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The give on the option. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line.
I think the biggest thing you're probably disappointed in on offense is your lack of success running the football. And they've tried to give this guy the ball a few times in this game. Here we are in the fourth quarter.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes action. Oh, we can throw it, but it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly complete. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the one. He just couldn't get it in. They have the lead in a two-possession game, and oddly lining up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Oh, he wants it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Makes to grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws them to within a field goal. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Open space at the 25. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball, they have the clock on their side, and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Ball goes out of bounds. The onside kick is unsuccessful, and they'll take over after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Just listen to the Little Apple. You can hear it all the way to the Big Apple as they try to get the defense off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. He'll try. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown tie. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Quarterback running on the draw. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. The give as they work on that clock. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Off-play action on 1st down. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Snags it at the 30 and still running. Racing down the left side.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. And back-to-back kneel downs, and it sets up the kicker with a chance to win it with a field goal. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they'll take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And he'll try to boot them into the lead in the final minute. That delay of game penalty pushes the offense back even closer to its own end zone. This defense has said you are not running it in. They've stuffed 2 straight runs, and now it's 3rd and goal. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Big celebration, understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. That was a clutch field goal, and now the pressure goes to the other side. Can they stop them from getting into field goal range to win it? From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. But they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Johnson looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He's got it along the sideline. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he worked with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He just couldn't squirt his way in for the 2, and it's still a 5-point game here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Buys a little extra time. He makes a catch to the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Inside the 45. And that is how we will wrap this one up. major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Good timing on the quick out. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting it.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it